Tap foul at the plate. Swings through that. Now that's smacked to right center. And there's 2 down. First pitch swinging. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Abner Uribe. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Stays alive. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Ball in.
That clips the corner. Left field. And it's a foul ball. Out towards right center field. Turan should have this one. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. Here's the throw. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. Uribe, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Foul ball there.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming.
Well, that's just not even close there. Ball 1. To get the tying run on base. Late swing, foul to the left.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm a little bit more off, see if you can get him.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Swing and a miss at a slider. Ball. They're down to their final strike. 2 down, nobody on. A dive. Nice stop to first. Throws low, and nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove. First pitch just misses.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So
this one in the air, center field. Buxton has a beat on it, and that'll do it. They're moving on. Not a ton of offense to chat about. About to get started here. Robin Young getting ready to hit. And we're off and rolling in Miami. Swings through that one for strike one. On the ground to third. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play. Fouled off left side.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 down. So up next, Joey Ortiz.
Ball that's outside.
Now one missed. And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first. That's the third. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Nobody on, but that changes now with the intentional walk. And fouled off. Strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one away. 1 out, man at first. Luis Ariz stands in. And a base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. On the board first, it's 1-0. 2 on, 1 out. This one in the air right field. And that is foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 2. Wilyer Abreu in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. On the ground, right side. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. In the air, right field. Freeland coming on. Makes the catch. Inning over. Back here at Lone Depot Park in Miami. This park plays big, doesn't it?
Yeah, the outfielders definitely get their cardio in, Boog, and hitters might be surprised. When the roof is closed, the ball doesn't carry so well in that heavy Miami air.
Swings through that.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's the first out. Here's Yelich at the dish. That's ripped into the outfield. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Jeremy Burnitz digs in now.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's the WBC. So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. Late on that fastball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Goes down looking. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Garcia. And that one is lifted in the air. Freeland on his way in. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count and play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
The 1-2. And there's the ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. Good to have you back. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton, bringing you all the WBC action from Lone Depot Park. Leading off, Ted Simmons. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Ball 1.
And a base hit. Can't glove it cleanly. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. So runners at the corners, nobody out. There's Gary Sanchez. Late swing, fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And ball 1. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. And that one fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Simmons on third. Freeland over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And they're down to their last out. This is Bryce Terang. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. And that'll do it. 2-0.